Coin on.
Hey there, YouTube coin community. It's Dustin with CoinOp, and today we are going to take a look at some amazing eBay cherry picks and how you can cherry pick some yourself. So let's dive right on in. Now, a lot of people know about cherry picking coin shops. A lot of us do it. I love doing it. But something else that you can use to your advantage is to cherry pick sites that sell coins. There are a lot of people who sell coins who have no idea to even look for varieties or even what a variety is. There's a lot of dealers who have no interest in double dies or repunched mint marks, so they do not look for them. So you can. And eBay is a great way to do it. Now, recently, Robert Lawson of CoinOp and Mark Chandler together teamed up to make a purchase on eBay. And they ended up purchasing an uncirculated 1936 Lincoln Cent that just so happened to be an unattributed 1936 double die Type 1. Now, according to Robert Lawson, for the uncirculated 1936 Lincoln Cent, they paid $165.50 in eBay costs, and then they paid an additional $60 to have it slabbed. Now, Robert Lawson realistically expects to get anywhere between $2,200 and $2,800 for that coin. So that is about 10 times what they spent on it. So they spent about $225 on this coin that they will end up selling for between $2,200 and $2,800. That is a very nice and substantial profit margin, and this can be done. So if you want to cherry pick eBay, the easiest way to do it is to know, first of all, exactly what it is that you should be looking for. Make sure you open up some reference sites to look at various die markers, but go on over to eBay, type in that year, and pull up the uncirculated coins and look through the images. Zoom in on the images, zoom in close, try and find some of the die markers, see if you can match up, and you might just be lucky enough to cherry pick one of these. Now, Mark Chandler has cherry picked quite a few wonderful, beautiful varieties off of eBay. I know in the past, I've actually purchased an 1873 Doubled Liberty Indian Head Cent that Mark Chandler cherry picked off of eBay. He cherry picked that. It was unattributed. Now, we're going to take a look at another one of Mark Chandler's finds. This is a 1943 Double Die Adverse Washington Quarter, and this one is a very super valuable variety. Now, this 1943 Double Die Adverse Washington Quarter, this one is listed as FS103, and this is a very, very, very valuable Washington Quarter. Now, this one is currently off for grading, and Mark Chandler expects it to come back with a grading of at least in the AU range. Now, according to PCGS, in AU condition, value on it ranges in a PCGS holder between $4,500 and $12,000. So this is a super valuable variety. And I know that he had purchased that in a set of 6 coins, all 1943s of Washington Quarters of a PDS set. So there's 2 of each, and he bought that as a set and cherry picked that in a set, and he only paid $45 plus $2 shipping, so $47 for 6 coins, and one of them ended up being worth between $4,500 and $12,000. So that one is currently off for grading. When it comes back, we will see what kind of grade it has, and it will go off for auction. I will keep you posted on that. I will also link you to Mark Chandler's eBay, so that way when the coin does go up for auction, you can watch that auction. I know I'm going to be very interested in seeing that. And now we're going to take a look at a 1957 Flying Eagle that he had also found cherry picking eBay. And this one, sometimes you do want to go and take a look at the slabs unless you pay the third-party grading company to attribute it for a variety, they are not going to. So if it's a double die and you don't ask for them to list it as a double die, it's only going to be listed as what you sent them. It's not going to be listed as a double die. So it does pay to look at the holders. So here's an 1857 PCGS graded MS63 Flying Eagle that is the Snow 3 double die obverse. And this is a beautiful variety. I've actually owned one of these varieties before in the past, but mine was much, much lower grade than this one. And this one in a PCGS holder in an MS63, according to PCGS, has a value of between $1,250 and $1,325. So that's, again, a very beautiful cherry pick. So between the three coins that we just saw, there is anywhere between $6,500 and $14,000 worth of value, where less than a few hundred has been spent to acquire all of those coins. So that's just amazing, in my opinion. It's not just them either. Jay Painter of the CoinOp group, one of our admins of the CoinOp group, he regularly cherry picks 1909 double dies. He loves his 1909 double dies, and he constantly cherry picks them off of eBay. He just looks at uncirculated 1909 VDBs. All he does is blow up the images, and he looks to see if any of them have any of the die markers or any of the remnants of a double die. And if it does, he buys it. Then he sends it back off for a grading and has it slabbed properly. So Jay has built a very beautiful collection of double dies, of very high-end double dies, by doing that. And you can too. Now, while you are on sites such as eBay, you do want to stay safe. There are certain things that you want to do. There are some real basic things before you purchase from a seller. Do go take a look at their feedback rating. If they have zero feedback at all, I typically stay away from them. If they have lots of feedback and positive scores, well, that's usually somebody you can go with, but not always. But to help us with that, we're going to head on over to Daniel Malone over on the YouTube channel Coin Help You.
Hello everyone, this is Daniel of Coin Help You YouTube channel, and I have a special message for all the CoinOp subscribers out there. When you are cherry picking coins online on places like eBay, check and make sure you're buying from US sellers. But even that's not enough. You want to make sure you do know your coins that you're cherry picking and that you do know how to identify misrepresented coins. One example of that is when you see them in holders with writing all over them. When you're buying raw coins, you're going to see this. Sometimes they'll have them in lots and you can't even hardly see the coins, but they'll have all this stuff written on them. They'll tell you, I didn't write it on there, or I bought them like that. Sometimes they'll give you that excuse. Don't buy that excuse, just don't buy the coin. They should have took them out of the holder and appropriately labeled the coins. Another thing, a lot of the foreign sellers, a lot of them are, the fakes are coming from over there. They're trying to sell our pocket change for thousands of dollars and sites like Etsy. And they try to defraud people. It's not just foreign either. You got to watch out for US sellers. So you need to be very careful when you're cherry picking. And another thing is, just because somebody is selling online and they're selling on a bunch of coins or they have great feedback, does not mean that person knows about coins and does not mean that person is honest. This is a very complicated hobby when you are dealing with varieties and errors. Most people don't know what they're talking about. So make sure you check everybody out, and I hope this information helped you out. And I want to thank Dustin and Robert of CoinOp for letting me speak in their video.
Well, thank you, Daniel Malone from the YouTube channel Coin Help You. I will post a link to his YouTube channel, Coin Help You, down below, and also to his website. Make sure you check him out. Daniel is filled with a lot of very useful knowledge. He has a wonderful YouTube channel. I strongly recommend it to anybody that is in the hobby or thinking of getting in the hobby, because he will give you the ins and outs on a lot of various things. So there you go. If you enjoyed this video, do us a huge favor and hit that thumbs up button. And while you're at it, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have ever cherry-picked something off of eBay or any other website for that matter, any unattributed varieties that you happen to notice that the dealer missed. Let me know down in the comments. If you're not yet subscribed to CoinOp on YouTube, click on that subscribe button, and while you're at it, click on the notification bell. That way you get notified immediately when we upload new content. Well, everyone, until next time, have fun.